This is actually the third room that we have renovated in our house. We started with our bedroom and then my husband's office, and so now it's my turn and I'm very excited. I'm also benefiting from all the experience from the previous room. So we had walls in pretty bad shape, so there was a lot of work to get them pretty neat and ready for paint. So it's been a lot of work, but also really worth it. Here you can have a glimpse at the old paper wall, which isn't really our style and very, very old and in very bad condition. I knew I wanted something very colorful, but I felt that painting the whole room in that turquoise color was probably gonna be overkill. So I found a good compromise and I'm very excited with the result. We decided to go with wallpaper for the closet, and I really wanted some zebra pattern, which has been actually really hard to find, or just like finding one that I really liked. I'm very pleased with this one and how it all turned out. I love the contrast with the yellow paint. I think it's really, really cool, and it's exactly how I imagined it. I'm also obsessed with those doorknobs in the shape of origami birds. I think they're so cute. Now it's time to set everything up and bring all my notebooks and all my books in the office. Setting up some shelves. Then I started putting some wall decorations. I decided to do a gallery wall as well. Annoyingly, we've had to do some work again because of the ceiling lamp. We had to remove the fake moldings, do some polishing, repaint and all of that. It's been a bit of a hassle. So I got to set up my office for a second time after this was done. Doing a bit of cleaning and again setting things up. I am so in love with this rug. I spent a lot of time browsing online trying to find the perfect rug, and this one was exactly what I wanted, so I'm so happy with it. Setting up my office again, which kind of needs some cable management. And I got this painting at an exhibit in a cafe where I live that I really love. A little frame with my favorite poem. A gorgeous desk mat from the Phoenix Keeper. It may look like I'm very much into music. To be honest, I'm quite new to it and I'm barely a beginner with all those instruments, but I definitely want to learn. Finally removing the protections from my bookshelves. They were very needed from the ceiling work that we had to do. So satisfying. Here I'm setting up a shelf for my own books, so the books that I published as an author. It's quite nice to see them all in one place. I think I'm still missing a few here that are still at my parents' house, but close enough. This plushie is a gift from my sister. I love it so much. And here are more plushies from my childhood. If you can't tell, I love platypuses. So here we are for the grand reveal of the bookshelves. So this first bookshelf is mainly books that I've read, as well as my language books, and then some paperwork and storage at the bottom. This one is my TBR bookshelf. I have too many books that I need to get to. The top is for fiction. This is my 25 for 2025 bookshelf, and then here we get into non-fiction. My friendship bracelet from Taylor Swift's concert, a snow globe from a trip. This is a souvenir from a trip in the Alps. My husband painted this figurine for me and I love it so much. I think it's so cool and he's so talented. A little book nook that I put together myself. And then some figurines that I painted. I'm still very new to this, but I'm enjoying it a lot. And so I'm starting to have a bit of fun with those different little figurines. Those are my two most recent ones and I'm very happy with them. Now let's look at some before pictures. This is what the room looked like when the previous owners lived in it. It was quite old school. Then when we moved in, it very much served as a very messy storage room, and then slightly less messy, we also used it as a bedroom temporarily while we were working on the actual bedroom. And this is what it looked like empty. Now for the grand reveal and transformation. This is what it looks like today. This is a bit older footage, but you get to see what it looks like now. I love the colors so much. I am also so happy with the view. You have a field in the background where horses just chill and hang out, which I love so much. This is my desk where I work, write, do my YouTube editing, currently record this voiceover, and then watch people's videos and all that. And then I did a little collage of many of my favorite things on the side of that bookshelf that I can see when I'm at my desk, and I love it so much. My piano and the gallery wall that I love. All the art is from a Swedish artist named Maja Säfström. This is actually an original that she did for me and I got as a tattoo. The room from another angle, and then my bookshelves. Then one thing that was missing was a reading chair. So I got this one after much deliberation and I love it. It's very comfy and very much fit with the style of the room, so I'm super happy with it. Since then I also got another lamp that matches the ceiling lamp as well. And this is what it looks like at night with all the cozy lighting. Thank you so much for watching and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye!